last week. Gosh, I look tired. Maybe I need to adjust that light. When I did this last week, there was no volume on. I am Tina Warren. I am an intuitive. I do tarot readings, healing and mediumship, as well as guidance. So this is Monday the 29th of June 2026, and we are full moon in Capricorn. It's actually full in a few hours, but we're very much in that energy. We've also got Mercury retrograde starting today until the 23rd of July or thereabouts, depending on where you are in the world. This is a general reading for the full moon in Capricorn for this week. So let's see what we are going to get. I've got the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor, and I'm using the Sacred Destiny Oracle cards by Denise Lynn. So let's see what we're getting. 3. Okay. Oh no, there's got another one of these. 4 of these. There we go. Right. So they're all face down. We'll go to the other ones after. Right, so the first card out for this full moon is contract. This is about bringing things into balance. What things are you agreeing to for yourself? We've also got the heart chakra with Archangel Raphael. That's the 4th chakra. We've got the Magician and the Mirror. Oh, I like this. We've got the Magician and the Mirror. And then we have the 1st chakra, Archangel Michael. I'm going to pull some Sacred Destiny Oracle cards to go with these. This is a week that will bring things up to your attention. Are you honouring yourself? Are you considering what's important to you? There will be opportunities to bring things together or to acknowledge something this week. I think we're going there. And there's 3 of these, I do believe. One more. Maybe not. I do believe there's 3. So there is another card in this one. It's just where it's coming from. Are we there? No, there. Right, okay. So let's see what we've got with these. We've got simplicity, thriving, and love. Okay, so the cards, this overall reading, I haven't got enough hands to hold everything up. Look at where you're keeping promises to yourself. This card is about contract, but it's also about bringing things back into balance. Are you talking yourself out of things? Are you talking yourself into things? Have you got restrictions around things? Sometimes we'll say, I'll never do this, I'll never do that, but that can become limiting in areas of our life. This is a time to trust yourself and the things that are coming up for you. You've got this one, the 4th chakra. I've got this one as well, love. This connects very strongly to this card. But this is where are your passions? This isn't about love in the sense of relationship. Where's your appreciation for yourself, love for yourself, for the environment around you, for others? This is compassion, and this is understanding that there's an opportunity to move things through and move things forward. Quite interesting, this simplicity card. I'll show you in a minute. So it's recognizing that there's an opportunity to move things, but look to bring things into balance. The Magician and the Mirror, he's got fire in one hand and ice in the other. It's about that balance. So it's really important that you're looking where you're putting your energy. This week could bring a lot of intense feelings up to the surface. It could feel like you're irritable, but try and keep things balanced. Again, your power is in where you're putting your attention. So this could be not doing things and doing things. So Do the things that are feeling as if they're more aligned with where you are at the moment. Look at considering the things where you are in your life before you start taking action. There is action that's needed at this time. So it may be releasing some of the limitations. Appreciation is something that's important. This thriving card, okay? This thriving card's important for you to recognize that while we won't be thriving in every area, or we might not be thriving in every area of our life, look at where that is coming. So a lot of our focus and attention may be put into a different sort of energy at the moment. Obviously, there are massive changes going on in the world and that are calling for our attention, but recognize that you've got your ideas, inspiration, you've got the ability to make choices for yourself. So lean into the ones that are actually supporting you at the moment, or feel as if they're more supportive for you. This time is a time to consider yourself and your relation to others, but not prioritizing everyone over you. Simplicity. What do you need to let go of? This one's coming with this, and this is the first chakra, Archangel Michael. So this is the root chakra, and it's the one that supports our basic needs. So what are the things that are actually supporting you at the moment? Where can you take action? And where can you stand in your strength and your power at the moment? Acknowledging that. The simplicity card with that beautiful little feather on it. I found a feather today. That's why I smiled. It's not a white one, but I've been finding lots of feathers. I don't know if you can see the colour on that, but that has got some beautiful colour on it. That was at my front door. On my front door today. I've had a lot of feathers this week. So give yourself an opportunity this week to look and recognise where things are out of balance. It's not a time to give up. It's a time to really trust yourself, lean into the things that are supporting you, and be compassionate rather than hard with yourself. Small action steps, moving in the right direction, and you will know what that is. Our intuition will guide us. When something's aligned for us, it feels easy, it feels lighter. It's acknowledging that. The simplicity is in trusting those moves forward. If it feels really challenging, as if it's very difficult, as if there are blocks in the way, then step back, reassess, and look for opportunities that will open up in a direction that's more beneficial for you. So this is about self-compassion and appreciation. Understand what's coming up for you isn't necessarily the same as what's coming up for everybody else, but there's an opportunity to stand in your power, to bring balance and to move things forward in your life at the moment. So you miss your Virgo, you're a Sag. I'm not a massive astrology buff. I understand different how the planets work. I understand about the moon, and I understand traits of signs, but I wouldn't say I'm an astrology buff. So thank you for joining me though. That's very nice. No, I'm not young. I'm not young. I've been doing this work for a long time, but I've got a lifetime of experience is what I've got. So of living and existing in this world, and this world is changing at the moment. So it's an opportunity to trust yourself. We all have intuition. It's about understanding that intuition can guide us. So it's learning how to work with that and appreciate that aspect of who you are. So your intuition is unique to who you are. And so by understanding that and leaning into that, it will support you going forward. So hello, my mum's on here. Hi, Christina. Good to see you. So, right, there you go. A very short reading for the full moon in Capricorn that's happening in a few hours. We are going through a lot this week with the planets moving signs. We've got Mercury going retrograde. So obviously, if that happens about 3 times a year, it's an opportunity to look and reflect and review. It also does affect communications, or can affect communications in all sorts of ways. So backing up things, not taking great big impulsive moves at this moment is important. Consideration and planning. That's the time that we can use this time for that. Okay, right, that's the reading for today. I'll be back next week, 8 o'clock, live on here. I might do a reading. We'll see what's happening. So I'll see you all then. Thank you very much for joining me, and take care. Have a really good week, and may you have a blessed full moon. Lots of love. Bye-bye.